Alright guys, welcome back. Episode 8 of Ni no Kuni, The Adventures of Ni no Kuni. I think it's Wrath of the White Witch is the full title of the first game. Having a good time so far. Let's get back into it, shall we? Okay, so we use the locket to find someone. How do I pull up the minimap? So this is basically just like the compendium is, or the talking stone is just like your bestiary, if you will. How do I activate the locket though? Guess we'll just go to the star. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket. It's glowing. Tidy. Then there's someone round here. Then there's someone round by here with a piece of heart to spare, isn't it? God, he is tough to, like, speak for. Jeez. Oh, that must be one of the boys. And the only person round by here is him. And look at him. He can barely stand still, he's so eager. Jackpot. You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I'd be betting my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? Excuse me, young man. How do, Saucepan Head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry, this is Drippy. Mice! Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the others that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mouse all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, well, you were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of the stuff. If we gave some of it to King Tom, the whole town would sort itself out quick sharp. Yeah, so we were kind of wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Take heart. Zoom. The distilled spirit of get up and go. Nice, we got some enthusiasm. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, Ollie boy. They don't know what to make of them half the time. Jeez, they don't know what to make of them half the time. So does that mean King Tom's gonna be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, one. Your enthusiasm is gonna put a spring in everyone's step in it. That's great to hear. Till then, though, I'd better stay and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. I thought we were gonna have to help him, but I was like, oh, we'll help him like with the rat problem or whatever, and then he'll give us the essence. But nah, he's got it on his own. I was about to say, I have a feeling we might have missed some stuff over here, and we sure enough did. Oh, the red earring. Is that it? Was that the thing the girl was looking for? King Tom. Yeah, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty, it's just we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it out especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of the tiredness in you in no time. Give you a new lease on life, it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... No, that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty, Meowjesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, isn't it? Give heart. Share some enthusiasm.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we? What the devil was one up to?
Your Meowjesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Well, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been.
Oh,
One feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Meowjesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Meowjesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize, Tidy! You know what to ask for, innit, Ollie boy? Oh, sure. We need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Meow, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, eh? And one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Rather later on, and one shall return later on and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed he is, Your Majesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast, after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. So we learned Spring Lock. Open doors and chests without a key. That's how we open those chests. Spring Lock is a spell that forces open otherwise impenetrable locks. Be sure to try it when you encounter a locked door or chest. Note, however, that this is not a spell that should be used for personal gain. If rumors are to be believed, terrible things are to happen to wizards whose greed leads them to spring locks that should not be sprung. And we learned Rejuvenate. Turn back the clock and return an object to its former glory. Withered trees and broken machines are no longer lost causes with this spell, which allows a wizard to return them to their original pristine state. When drawing the rune, be sure to focus on the condition to which you'd like to return the object, not on how far back in time you think you need to go. Myoho, you must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What do you used to get up to with these, your majesty? None of your business, fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, don't you? One has sent word to the quartermaster's store down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. The quartermaster's store? What kind of place is that, your majesty? You are sure you're an adventurer. One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter, the quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand? We sure will, your majesty. Thank you very much. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourself to one again in a short while. Let's do a little shop and we'll come back and hopefully we'll get a wand. I'm just gonna take a wild guess that it's the shop that I just never even went to, and that's why sometimes you just do what the game wants you to do. It'll take you to things in time. Yep, it is this one. That's the caw, because he's a crow. Sick. God, it's you. His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So, have a look around. That's funny. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? It seems like an explanation is in order. Very well then. Here grows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want a crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armors, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. The best way to learn is just to try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. Select friends and familiars and press X to change the items you have equipped. Gaw. Why not buy a nice matched set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all. Gee, okay. As soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get your wand off King Tom, innit? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. Well, let's pick up a few things. So we can get... There's a wooden sword. A little better for our little lad. Oh, sorry, my controller. There we go. I was in the wire for my controller got stuck. We can get a well-worn sword. So this is +3, this is +6, this is +2, and then +2. Maybe that's crit. Maybe that's magic damage, and then 1 accuracy. Sharpened stick. Looks like you can also get good bits of armor. Let's go ahead and pick up a well-worn sword. Let's go ahead and sell 2 bits of the bread. And let's buy a wooden shield. I feel like he has a wooden shield on already. Can I have a cloak on him? The X makes me think I can't wear that, right? But we'll see. With these prices, we must be raving mad. Come again soon. You guys are hilarious. Alright. Okay, so I can't wear that cloak on him, huh? Just checking around. There we go. Let's say just checking around because there might be some hidden chests, and there is. A Sunday. Cool. Well, now we have a use for gold. This is a pretty dang good RPG. Oh, I think we found our necklace. Let's see if my. You've got it. You've got my earring. Oh, that's perfect. Just perfect. You found it for me. We sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Oh, here. This is a present for you. Thanks so much. Okay, we got a mantle, even though we just bought one. And 50 gold. 2 stamps. Let's go. 2 stamps. Let's go, boys. Are you one of the boys that's lost? They say King Tom spends all day lounging around in his palace. I bet it's great to be a king. Thought that might be one of the boys that the mother had lost. Oh no, don't tell me. Why is he looking like that? Oh, it's you, thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible has happened. Flippin' heck, man. Don't tell me Flippin' heck, man. Don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. As far as you know? After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so that he could give it to you by way of a reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go out and look for it himself. Well, that's good, isn't it? What's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it there. What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating in it. Right-o, Helmet Face. You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going to look for clues. Oh, yes, understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more while we're outside. Oh, okay. Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about? Somewhere I know real well. What'd you think, clever clogs? Motorville in it. Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answers ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. Huh? What does that mean? You gotta remember the whole soulmate thing in it. What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture. soulmates. Okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh? To save my mom. Exactly. And your mom is in the Great Sage, and your mom is the Great Sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your ma back over by there, innit? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. And I wasn't fibbing. So people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your ma, all people. They are? So, exactly. There's clever you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom, over by here. And when someone in our world is in a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate over in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, innit? So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right, but maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend, the Cat King. Huh? Well, shopkeepers' cats and kings of Dingdall Dale ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think I... Flippin' heck, man, it's like pulling teeth! Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought yourself, hello, hello, he's the spitting image of Timmy the cat, he is. I did? So you mean that King Tom is... King Tom and Timmy told Ramar, but Miss Leela's cat? That's clever of you. Better late than never. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, they'll be similar somewhere. Similarities somewhere. You just gotta keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find a soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue to where King Tom got himself to. So magic us up a gateway, and let's get over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go see how everyone's doing back in Motorville. Let's get a portal up. But for now, we'll call it there for the episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and love.